Why are the Spurs going to want to feed this super team with Kawhi and LeBron in L.A.? But you think Magic will get a deal done with the Spurs. Why is that?
Because just follow this logic, okay? Stephen A., you said I lost you last time. I want to be very clear. Kawhi has indicated he'll turn down a Supermax. Whether he does or not is a separate issue. But if people believe he will turn down a Supermax, then they know it's not just about money, right? It means he's serious. He wants to go to L.A. So what that does is depress his trade value around the league. Because a team that would trade for him, let's say the Celtics, who are best positioned to deal for anyone because they have a stockpile of draft picks, they have young, cheap talent, they have expensive in their prime talent where the contracts match up, they have everything they need. But how much are they willing to trade for a guy who they believe could be a rental? Like the idea, no, we'll convince them to stay because it's a winning culture and Boston has a great tradition and everything. They're not so sure about that with Kyrie right now, are they? There's real fear he could wind up with the Knicks. How much will they trade for him if they believe he may be a rental? Certainly much less than they'll trade for him if they know they can sign him. And that same thinking goes to every team in the league, guys. Every team in the league is going to say, we're not going to trade for Kawhi, give up all this stuff, and put our best foot forward if we don't know he's going to sign. What that means is his value is depressed. So, under normal circumstances, could Ingram and Kuzma, a package built around them, land you Kawhi? Of course not. Under normal circumstances, would Popovich want to hand the Lakers one of the best players in the game? Of course not. But under these circumstances, Popovich will do what's best for his team. And if the best deal he can get is a package centered around Kuzma and Ingram, then that's the deal he'll make. And based on what I just told you, I think it's very possible that will be the best deal he'll get. Therefore, Kawhi winds up on the Lakers.
If Kawhi Leonard convinces folks that he's healthy and ready to go, there will be suitors. And there will be suitors that probably will have better offers than the Los Angeles Lakers, unless the Los Angeles Lakers were willing to include Kyle Kuzma, which remains to be seen, depending on what else they get. In the end, what it comes down to is this. I'm not of the mindset that Charles Barkley has, where he says there's no way that the Spurs will ever do business with the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm talking about they may be compelled to in the end, but not now. Kawhi Leonard having 1 year left on his deal, free to go anywhere he wants next summer, having already declared that L.A. is the target that he wants to go to. You're going to have other teams that have to get involved to sort of facilitate or appease San Antonio to make sure that San Antonio gets what it wants out of a Kawhi Leonard to Los Angeles deal. But that's going to take some work, and I think that that's going to be a hard thing for Magic to pull off in the near future. Now, of course, Kawhi could end up in L.A. because, again, he's an unrestricted free agent. He's free to go where he goes after this upcoming season. But until this season expires, the San Antonio Spurs have his rights. And the San Antonio Spurs have been champions. And the San Antonio Spurs are not going to be inclined to enable the Los Angeles Lakers to have a powerhouse. It would be one thing if LeBron was going there, and let's say, for example, LeBron, instead of 33, was 35 or 36 years old, and he's got a couple of years left, and they had to do a deal that would facilitate something with him. That would be different because you only talk about 2 years. Kawhi's 26 years old. He could come back to haunt the San Antonio Spurs for years and years and years to come. The San Antonio Spurs are not going to be inclined to do that. Now, they can't help themselves if Kawhi says, I'm going no matter what. But that's getting other teams involved, and somebody else might take Kawhi off their hands because they may feel they could get a better deal for Kawhi down the road than San Antonio will be able to get for him right now. Who knows what will happen? I think in the end,
but down how far down the road, Stephen A?
Months. I'm just talking about months. I'm just talking about months.
He's an unrestricted free agent at the end of the year.
I'm talking months before the trading deadline. I'm obviously talking months before the trading deadline because he's free come next summer.